Good afternoon and welcome into Mary's Kitchen on this cold, blustery morning. I decided, since it was so cold outside and I really fancied some Vietnamese pho soup. Now, some of you pronounce it pho, some pronounce it pho, some pronounce it poo. It's actually pho, F-U-H, pho. That's how it's pronounced. I have a very good friend. Her name is Tina. She's Vietnamese, and she invites me over quite regularly. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on. She invites me over to her home quite regularly on a Sunday to learn how to make Vietnamese food. And it's a wonderful experience. And, of course, they always have a pot of pho on the stove. Because it's a wonderful dish to make. Lots of fresh vegetables, bean sprouts, lime juice, fish sauce. You can use various types of noodles here. You can use egg noodles for this dish. Today I'm going to use rice vermicelli noodles because they're a little easier to pour boiling water on and get them ready quite quickly. So while I'm doing the video, I'm not having you hanging around for too long. Hi there, Peter. Hi, Peg. So good to see you, and Tammy, thanks for coming on, you guys. It's really, really nice. Hey, Maureen. Hi, I'll be seeing you soon. Not next week, but the week after. I'm looking forward to that. So thanks for coming on. So I'm going to make some pho. I always call it pho, but pho is P-H-O, pho soup. And this is a great dish because you can use leftover beef, you can use leftover chicken, and you can use leftover pork for this dish, or you can purely make it just vegetarian as well. So this is a really, really tasty, tasty dish. But what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to get my chicken on because it's going to take about a few minutes. And I've cut these chicken breasts, I kind of butterflied them to thin them out so that they'll cook much faster in the water. And I've got about 1.5 liters of water in there. They're cooking already. Remember what I've told you about anything that touches raw chicken. Okay, so make sure that goes right into your dishwasher right away. Don't put anything else in that dish. So I'm just going to sit it over there. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Clara. And Lisa, Nicole. Thank you, Peter. I hope it's going to be good. So I've got my chicken breasts in there so far, and it requires chicken stock. So you probably need about 2 chicken stock cubes, or if you're going to do beef or pork, use whichever one you're using. So I've got Knorr chicken stock tubs here. If it's good enough for Marco Pierre White, then it's good enough for Mary's Kitchen. So I'm going to put 2 of those in, or you can buy chicken stock in a cardboard box type thing. So that's my chicken stock in there. Let's get my wooden spoon out and give that a little stir. That won't take too long. This chicken will be ready in no time. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some fresh, I've got a full plate here all cut up ready. When you go to a Vietnamese restaurant, this is what you normally get put in front of you because it's really you that layers up your soup and you make it to your own taste. Hi, Cheryl and Bridget. Thank you. And Sherry and Katie. Nice to see you. And, of course, the very famous sriracha hot sauce, which everybody loves. So, of course, you flavor it to your own heat as well. So your herbs, which is usually mint and basil. And in the soup, we're going to put some lemongrass. Now, what I've done with the lemongrass is I've cut it in half and I've bashed it a little, okay, so we can get the flavors out of that. I'm also going to take one of my fiery chilies, my Scotch bonnets. And this is purely for flavoring the soup. I'm just going to take the little stalk off the end there. And that's just to add some flavoring there too. I've got also cut up here some ginger. Some fresh ginger. I've even left the skin on. Okay, these are things that you're going to sort of sieve out the soup anyways. You can eat this by all means, you know, when it's in the soup, but you can also take it out. So we're just going to put that in there, and we're just going to let that boil for a few minutes and get some flavor infused into it with the lemongrass, the chili, and the ginger. Now over here I've got my rice noodles, my rice vermicellis, and I'm using these today because they soften up a little quicker, and when you're doing a video it's nice to sort of just get on here and get it done. So anyway, I hope that you'll enjoy this. It's really quite an easy dish to make, and it's really very, very, very tasty. So I've got my boiling water here, which I'm just going to pour onto my vermicelli rice noodles. I just want to show you how easy it is. Normally in a Vietnamese household, they would be making the stock for hours and hours and hours, but nowadays we don't seem to have that much time for cooking in the kitchen, so I'm trying to make this as an easy pho soup for you that you can make in probably about 20 minutes. If you've got your chicken ready, you can probably make it in 5 minutes. So hi there, Anne. Good morning. Wow, you girls, you come far, far and wide to come and see me on here. Hi, Tammy. That's great. And Anne Graham, nice to see you as well. So what I've done, I've got my rice vermicelli there. And that's just they're gonna soften up. That's gonna take a few minutes. Just pour some boiling water on there. I'm gonna make 2 bowls of soup here. Oops, noodles popping out. And I've got my chickens doing lovely. Just want to make sure that gets really nice and cooked. So that's going to take a few minutes to cook. As I said, you can use practically any kind of noodle that you want, but I'm using these today. These are suitable for vegetarians. There's no GM ingredients, no cholesterol, and they're gluten-free. So it doesn't get much better than that. They're made out of Thai rice. All right, and the egg noodles, of course, they have eggs in them. They take a little while longer to soften up, but you know, it just takes time. So what else I've got here, you can add any type of vegetable in here. You could even add some carrots in here if you want. Some, the little sprouted broccolis I like to put in. Let's see who's on here. Susan and Emma. Nice to see you, Emma. What time is it with you? Because you must be either just going to bed or... And Elizabeth, nice to see you, and Susan. Great. Nice to see all you girls on. So I went earlier and I bought some ingredients. Now see how nice and soft these are getting? It's kind of hot, so I can't really, let me just show you. It only takes about 5 minutes. See? They're getting all nice and soft. Just perfect for putting in the soup. So what we do with these is once they're soft, I'm going to drain them here, and we're going to put them in the bottom of the bowl. Then we're going to start layering the dish up. So what I've got here is I've got some lovely bean sprouts, which you can eat raw as well. I've got some lovely fresh basil. You can also put coriander in this dish as well. I've got lovely fresh mint. I've got lime, of course. I've got, oh, there's another piece of ginger. I'll just put that in there. I've got cut up red chili. I've got some cut up green chili. And I've got some mange tout and some spring onion. Now the mange tout and the spring onion, I'm just going to put in with the stock in a few minutes to soften them up a little bit. Not too much, because you really, really want it to be fresh and alive. Hi, Jamie. And hi, Ruth and Cheryl. Avocados would be nice. Well, not in this soup. No, avocados is not something that we put into pho soup. But anyway, if you want to adventure that way, you're very, very welcome to it. Hey, Mary, nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a little while. And Elaine, nice to see you girls. So as I say, this is a pretty simple recipe to make. And you can make this as if you've got some leftover chicken or leftover beef or pork, you can make this probably in about five minutes once you get everything ready here. And what I like to do when I'm doing my pho soup is I just like to serve this as a platter, and then you can help yourself and put as much bean sprouts in as you want. You can put as much fresh basil in as you want, and your lime juice, put as much fresh chili, etc. So I'm going to pop these in now because I think my chicken will be just about ready. And I'm just going to put them in for a minute. And I'm going to put my spring onions in there. I'm so glad you all managed to come and join me today. It's just a cold day, and I thought, wow, what am I going to make? I'm going to make some soup today. And later on, for my Fit Rise girls, I'm going to make a prawn curry. A prawn and coconut curry. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. So I only want to put these in for a very, very short time. And see my chicken. Just, you got a few things going on here, but so you got to pay attention. So I am going to strain those noodles now. I just have my little strainer here on the side. There we go. I'm going to put these noodles in here. All right, just enough for 2 people here. And I got my little bowls. I just want to show you how easy this is and how pretty it looks too when you make it. So we're going to put some of the rice noodles in each bowl, like so. That's just enough for 2 people. There we go. So that's our noodles in our bowl there, so you can see, right? And now I'm going to get some of my chicken out of here. And I'm going to cut that up. That's ready now. I'll just layer the chicken on top there. A little hot to handle, but that's okay. Layer your chicken. Okay, and then we're going to get some of our mange too out of here. I'm going to just turn that off and put some of the mange too on top, and some of the spring onion. It might come out with a bit of chili as well. So pretty, all the really rich colors of Vietnamese food. As you can see, the lovely greens and the lovely red, and you got your ginger in there and your spring onion. It's absolutely beautiful, so tasty, I can hardly wait. Now the only thing I don't have is the fish sauce. And what I would have done is put probably 1 or 2 tablespoons of fish sauce into the stock, just to give it that really, really unique flavor. Hi Jennifer, Kim, and Shannon, and Chris. Chris, how's things in Turkey? Nice to see you on here. I haven't seen you for a little while. I hope you're well. Adrienne, nice to see you too. So I'm going to just put a little bit of the ginger in each one, and you can decide whether you want to eat that or not. And it's not about a lot of meat. I mean, Thai and Vietnamese people do not eat a great deal of meat, as you probably know. I'm not going to put any sriracha sauce in, because you can do that yourself and you can create your own heat. So I'm just going to put some of the broth on here. Show you how easy this is to make. And you want a wee bit more broth because you're going to be dropping bean sprouts and various other bits and pieces in there. Usually Vietnamese and Thai and Chinese dishes, they really don't use a lot of meat. They're just using barely ounces of meat to create a dish. And I'm just going to show you what we're going to do here now. I've got some lovely red chilies. I've got some bean sprouts. I've got my mint, my fresh mint, and I've got some fresh basil. I'm going to put that in too. It's really nice if you can buy Thai basil, but you'll have to find an Asian supermarket in order to get Thai basil. They don't sell it at the supermarket. So that's something. So, and then we've got our lime, which we just squeeze the lime on top, like so. Oh, it's so fresh. The flavors are all so fresh, and you know, your vegetables and your bean sprouts are all so crunchy. And of course you have your sriracha sauce, so you put that on as you see fit. So there you go, very, very simple. Chicken Pho Vietnamese, delicious, tasty, wonderful. Get your taste buds so excited and enjoy. All right, and as I say, put a little bit of fish sauce in there if you want, just a little tablespoon, just to enhance the flavor a little bit more. So thanks very much for coming on, girls. It was really a pleasure to cook for you today, and I'll see you again soon. Remember, if you see someone without a smile, give them yours. Thank you. Bye.